We're going to move into our lower back and shoulder strengthening program. This is really good for people to work the rotator cuffs and to really keep your shoulders in very good strength. It also strengthens your lower back at the same time. If you don't have weights at home, grab a can. If you don't have a can, then do it with nothing in your arms. Basically, you're going to start by laying flat on your stomach, arms and feet both spread out in this position. First thing you're going to do is raise both feet off the ground. Next thing is we're keeping our arms parallel to the ground, moving forward and backward. Really keeping that butt and hamstrings and legs like a tail squeezed tight behind you. Trying to keep those arms off the ground, rotating all the way forward to a comfortable spot. Good. Now this is another exercise that I like to have you do to fatigue. So if you can get 10 the first time, 15, 20, however many you can get, just take it till your shoulders are fatigued and your arms are just barely scraping across the ground. You should really feel a nice burn in the back of your shoulders and in your lower back. Next, we're going to move into our standing shoulder exercises. We're doing 3 different motions for the shoulders. This can be done with weights, like I said, a can of soup or a container of any kind of liquid that you have that will not explode. First angle is straight out to the front. Now from the side, you want to make sure that your body is nice and straight, lifting the weight straight up and coming straight back down. So we're just going to do this for 10 in our first set. Nice out, control it down. We don't want to sway our back. We want to keep our back nice and tight as we do this. Really working on the frontal deltoid. Nice squeeze, control it going down. Very good. Last one, then we're going to move to our lateral raise. Nice comfortable stance, just lifting out to the side, controlling it back down. Squeezing those deltoids, really getting a nice squeeze. Control it on the way down. This can also be done with a resistance band if you have a resistance band instead of weights. Anything that's adding just a little bit of weight to those shoulders will make a nice difference on this exercise. Okay, and our third angle is going to be bent over, working those rear delts. So you just want to get a nice comfortable base, kind of get your stomach down, get your back nice and straight, and we're just squeezing up from the side. Really squeezing those rear delts now. Coming down to the final stretch of 10. Squeezing, controlling it down. And good. Okay, now we've worked our shoulders, our chest. We're going to finish out with our triceps, a nice easy dip. You can do this on a chair, on a couch, any hard surface that's a few inches above the ground and gives you a clean, stable surface to move on. Very simply, you want to get your hands right about hip width. Your feet are going to come out in front of you. You're just going to gently dip down, making sure that your elbows go straight back behind you and then pushing up to straight. Really focusing in on those triceps, getting that nice burn, keeping the back of those arms nice and solid. And this is another set that I would just like to do to failure. So as many as you can go. If you can get 10, 15, 20, go till you're fatigued. Really get those arms pumped up and cranking. Get a couple sets of those in and your arms are going to start looking really nice and tight.